Will you ever know? You ever know it? Oh, let's put on Richie from Boston. Pow.
Everyone, I'm Anita Cicero, Deputy Director of the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, and today I will be your Master of Ceremonies for Event 201. On behalf of our center and our partners, the World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the goal of the Event 201 exercise is to illustrate the potential consequences of a pandemic and the kinds of societal and economic challenges it would pose. Today's scenario is going to see
I'll get that later.
The mission of the Pandemic Emergency Board is to provide recommendations to deal with the major global challenges arising in response to an unfolding pandemic. The board's recommendations are aimed at top decision makers in national governments, global business, and international organizations.
Is this what I think it is? PSE&G. That's like that Con Ed. I hope that's not 5G. Oh, this is amazing in front of us. This picture's beautiful. Jesus. The greatest Newark conservatory. I think my kid's been here. Yeah. Hope that's not 5G y'all doing over here.
The Surgeon General of the United States already came out once a couple of weeks ago and said wearing masks isn't going to do anything. 2 weeks later, knowing that they've already predictively programmed everybody so much with the media, now they're saying the exact opposite. Because why not? Why not? What are you going to do about it? What right do you have to be on this earth? What right do you have to decide whether you can risk your life, your family, and your business by getting a flu, a mild flu? This is getting beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. For the amount of love that I get on YouTube, the same amount of hate freaks me out. It's either you're robots, you're idiots, or you've just got nothing better to do. Look this up for yourself. They're taking everything away from everybody. And the more of you that don't wake up and actually do something about it, the less people like us that actually will do something about it, the less we can do. You're taking away my right to actually go outside and enjoy nature because you're too afraid of the invisible enemy. Donald Trump, the president of the Corporation of the United States, or what once was the Corporation of the United States, told you he was at war, and he is, and it's with you. Rationalize to me why suddenly he no longer sits at the podium that every president, wartime, peacetime, even though we've never really been in peacetime, now it just says the White House. They've taken the country. It's called fourth generation warfare. And you could have looked it up by now. Or not. At any rate, let me share this.
Fourth generation warfare.
I pray non-stop and constantly.
Fourth generation warfare.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, power, the glory forever. In Jesus' holy name, I pray. I'm out.
Nice. Richie from Boston. 4th generation warfare. I gotta look that up.
Through today. Dr. Brooks.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I just want to start where...
Oh no, we're not doing nothing live. I'm not gonna put anything. You're not gonna pass that through my subconscious. I already know what's up. Oh, that sounds great. With the wrist patty and oh, that was fire. That was fire. Take y'all to the hoodest of the hoods. Y'all already know. Big Elvis. Oh, that was fire. That was fire. Don't let the birds fool you. Don't let the chirping birds fool you. It's not Baltimore. It's not Chi-Town or Chirac or Newark. Got a whole nother class of human being. But they respect OGs though. They are out here looking for an OG to come home and show them the way. They out here doing their best they can. You know? This house is twisted to the left of me. Make a... Yeah. That's some beautiful property right there, boy. Could do something amazing with that space. And that's what this New World Order thing is about. They want to keep us in check, man. They want to keep certain people in certain places. And they want to keep other people moving into other spaces. You know, it's the way it is. And I'm not really sure how this is coming out because of the glare from the sun. I'm hoping that you're able to see what I can see. Little hustlers in the block. Well aware of their surroundings. I wonder what what the tension is like in the neighborhood, because there's so many, police just not around. What's the pulse like? I would argue that is actually calmer. There are less activities with gangs, because most gang activity is done through COINTELPRO. That gang member that's acting all crazy, that's trying to convince somebody to go shoot somebody up. Usually that person is working with the government. Okay, would you think the CIA agents of the 1980s and 90s had children, and the children just went to regular high school and didn't know what mommy and daddy did? Come on. Freaking grow up over here. You think the COINTELPROs didn't fall in love and get married and tell their children, I know how you can make $10,000 a month, where you have property, see the world, get to take a life or two, and get to do good for your country, like daddy did. You start telling that to your child from an early age. Trust me, most gang activity is done by agents. Period. You get a few, gang members that are mentally disturbed. Don't get me wrong. You get a few that are out there that are just, looking for blood, but they're not leaders. They're emotional wrecks. They're not leaders in their gangs. They're soldiers. But you want me to believe that these leaders of these gangs are orchestrating all this kind of stuff like chess the way that's going on? No. So I would argue that it's actually probably cooler and calmer without the cops running around starting shit. Look at this house. And it damaged the house next door. The fire. Look at this beautiful spot. See? Look at this. Look how beautiful. Jesus Christ. They want this back. And they're using this new world order to get it back. And you know who I refer to when I say want this back. Check out the title of my coffee shop that's soon to come open up. You'll see what's really going on. I have little hidden codes, because one thing I noticed that people like puzzles, they like codes, they like, secret society-esque kind of ritualistic things. Like when I drive by a cemetery, I might throw up the cross sign. I looked over at my son yesterday, he threw it up when we drove by a cemetery. So people like rituals. Turns them on. Look at that. Pow. Somebody getting a delivery of some good food. All right. Newark has some amazing homes. Not this crap. Ugh, not that trash. Inside, I'm sure, you can have marbles and you got marble floor and all that kind of stuff, but are they doing social distancing at the store? I think they are doing social distancing at the store. In Newark, social distancing at the store. And this is South Orange Avenue. and Littleton Avenue. South Orange and Littleton. Social distancing at the Newark store. Wow. Everybody got a mask on. Man, just turned the car. Everybody got their masks on. So what are we noticing? The more Anglo the neighborhood, the more the less masks that are being worn. That's what it appears. And then the more, oh, we were just here. 14th Street, yeah. If you know anything about 14th Street, you know to leave it alone. Stay off of 14th. Oh, I just love this damn front. You put a business down here, dry cleaner. See, I always look at a community. In order for it to be a community, you need the hardware store, you need a grocery store, a dry cleaners. What else? Like, to start a community, you need a general store. Has to be a general store. And you gotta wash your clothes. You need a laundromat. And then what else do you need? Look at this corner one. How trash this is compared to the one in the corner. You see? This one here needs to be knocked down. It's so ugly. The one in the corner was just so beautiful. That was all burnt up and looked like it'd been through about 3 or 4 contractors and stuff like that. And more abandoned homes. These used to be amazing, beautiful homes when black people had money. All right. Wifey keeps calling me. This is I'm thinking this is my son. He has her phone because I just feel like a text message would have popped up. Is this like a school here? What is this? 14th Avenue School it's called. What does that even mean? That's so bizarre. Look, somebody has a trailer out here. It's totally empty, not even leveled. You can see all the way through it. The sun is just really messing with my eyes a little bit. Nothing crazy. I mean, it'll take me hours to go through 20%, 30% of Newark. Newark is so huge. Where are we? I just feel like I should be making this call. Let me call because I ignored it 3 times and I don't like to do that. Thank you for watching my part 2 of driving through Newark. You are appreciated. You are, what's the words I'm looking for? Let me see. Let me turn this around. Hey, haven't seen you all day, but I keep on putting out videos, trying to put out content, trying to enlighten and let you know that I haven't left town yet, as you can see, but I got a whole car full of stuff in the back, in the trailer, ready to go. Just haven't gone yet. That's what. Anyway, thank you for being with me on this journey. This journey through Newark. Boom.